Hello, my name is Lizzie and this is my first video. I'm building a pole barn straw bale house. A pole barn structure I bought from a company. It was designed for snow and wind loads for this area. I built that, lined it with straw bales. There is a trench system underneath the house. I dig down 3 feet, filled it with a drain tile and rock. Then put about a 5 to 6 inch subfloor on it. It's built out of dirt, rock, some sand. Put it down just like concrete. Then on top of that, I'm gonna put about 1 inch of earthen floor. I'm gonna put several coats of sealer on it, and hopefully it will look beautiful. So the house has been designed to position the sun to where it maximizes. I'm going to hopefully use passive heating, cooling. The overhangs were designed to keep the sun off the house during the summer. During the winter, the overhangs were just enough to where the sun can shine through the windows and heat up the floor and hopefully radiate that heat back into the house. I will not have central air in this house. I will be using a mini split. It's a heating system using a heat pump and an AC. It's 1 unit, operates both. Hopefully I will not be using that a lot. The R value in a straw bale is anywhere from 40 to could be 60. An R40 to an R60. Mine, I'm thinking hopefully should be at least a R40. And then, so 2 walls, the north wall and the east wall are straw bales. On the west wall, I'm going to build on a master bedroom. So hopefully that will come soon. Right now, it's a 1-bedroom house. I do plan on living by myself, but you know, it's really nice to have storage. The south side is nothing but windows, so didn't use straw bales there. But the whole process was to try to eliminate any utility bills. I lived in a subdivision for 23 years. My mom and dad lived in a subdivision. So as a teenager, I lived in a subdivision. As a child, we lived on 2 acres, no subdivision. It was wonderful. Peaceful most of the time. But in the subdivision, I will say I did enjoy the subdivision life for quite some time. The only problem, well, several problems, but the biggest problem was the utility bills. Just to have my utilities, I had gas, water, and electric. Just to have those was $100 a month. Didn't even use them, and it was $100 a month. Water bill for 2 people was $80 a month. The electric bill was basically $250 a month. The gas bill averaged like $50 a month. So, you know, it added up. And on top of, I had association dues, which was almost $800 a year. I was taxed living in a subdivision through the county. Real estate taxes were going up every year. I mean, it just got to where it was, I've been divorced since 2001. My kids were 3 and 6. And as time went on, just the cost to live there was just getting outrageous. And so I started minimizing what I could. Got rid of the cable bill about 10 years ago. And probably that's what led me to where I am. I was watching Antenna. I did have Netflix, which I did enjoy the Netflix. Still have Netflix, but the Antenna, there's a show on there. Larry Rice has a home show, and was watching that, and eventually started going to his energy shows. Started looking into solar panels and wind turbines and things like that. And at one of the shows he had a notebook and several pictures of a house being built out of straw bales and how energy efficient it was. And so I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. So I started looking into it. Started buying several books on straw bale, earth bags, you name it, on any kind of earth construction. So started thinking, okay, this is something I want to do, but didn't want to take out a loan. First of all, it's very hard to get a loan on a straw bale house. Very rare, very rare. So this is all out of pocket. I pay as I go. I have been working on it for 2.5 years. My sons, who are now 22 and 24, and myself, us three, are doing 100% of the work. So big savings there. I have learned a lot. Not every wall is straight, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it not. It adds a little bit of character. So I'm going to take you inside and show you what I've been working on. Currently, we are working on insulation. The ceiling, I put a rolled R19, and on top of that, I'm going back through with the R30, and then I'm going to put a radiant vapor barrier on top of that, which is about an R3, so I should have at least an R50 in the ceiling. In the walls, because of the straw bales, I'm looking at least an R40. On the south wall, I put a 2-inch styrofoam insulation up first, and then I backed that with in some places a R19 and other places a R13, just and depending on if I had a 2x4 or 2x6 wall. So on the west wall, I am going to add the master bedroom, so that is just a basic, it's the 2-inch styrofoam with the R13. So on the east side, I want to build a garage eventually. So I'm going to be busy here for a while, but unfortunately, I work a full-time job. I am a civil engineer. I took a lot of time to design this house, and hopefully you won't see it anywhere else. I tried to do a couple things some other people have not done, so at least not that I've seen. So I put this whole bundle together, and this is what I've come up with. The outside, there's a steel roof, steel metal siding, and I put a 2-foot brick wall around the skirt. It's a skirt going around the entire house. So I will take you inside, show you what I've done there. It's a beautiful day. I cannot believe how nice it is. Day after Christmas, beautiful. So here is the insulation. We are working on insulation. We have ran most of the water lines. Almost all the electric is ran. I need to still go through and wire it up with the breaker boxes, or with the breakers in the electric box. I hope to be drywalling here hopefully in the next month or so. It just depends on how bad of a winter we have. This is going to be the kitchen. Refrigerator over there, counter space, sink there, and a off-grid propane gas stove here. Cook stove, beautiful. It's very expensive, but off-grid. So, and here's the pantry, so that's where food hopefully will be stored, canned goods, things like that. So walk down the hall, and here is the bathroom. I decided to put down a brick floor. It has not yet been mortared, has not been finished. Some bricks still need to be cut. I'm going to have a vanity here, and here, something that you won't see off-grid, a jacuzzi tub. Yes, that may prevent me from going off-grid, but gotta have your priorities. I kind of got spoiled with a jacuzzi tub and really, really want that. This is the plumbing for a toilet. The toilet, like I said, will be a compost toilet, and but if I ever decide to put in a septic tank, I will have all the piping there that I can just pipe it in. And then here is going to be a shower. So then across from the bathroom this is going to be my bedroom at first. Straw bale wall with a 2x4 wall. I'm going to put barn wood here. And then I put the seating, the straw bale. I'm going to mud that, and hopefully that's going to turn out pretty cool. But still have to go through and cut off all the extra insulation in there. So this is the bedroom with a walk-in closet. There's not a whole lot of space here to store stuff. So here, breaker box, and here is where the hot water heater, this is where my dryer, washer and dryer is going to be. I'm going to have an apartment size washer and dryer. Pump's going to be there for I have a cistern. I'm going to collect rainwater and pump it through several different filters, and that's what I'm going to use as drinking and taking showers. So this is it for now. Hopefully this weekend I plan on mudding. Since it's going to be so nice, I want to mud the straw bales, and this is why I'm doing the video today. Mud the straw bales. I'm going to put down several different things as far as to prevent ants and spiders and roaches and things like that. So I'm going to put that into the mud, prevent any kind of rodents from coming in. So this is my floor system. As you can see, the sun is shining through. It is hitting the floor here. So it will heat the floor up, and at night hopefully radiate that heat back into the house. But this is my view. Love my view. Deer. It's nothing to see deer come through. Windows need to be cleaned badly. So this is it for now. Until my next video. Hopefully my next video I will be putting in some cabinets. I will have my drywall up. Maybe some running water. Maybe, who knows, maybe even electric. We'll see. So this is Lizzie, and this is my pole barn straw bale house. Until then.